Hello, everyone, and welcome.
If you want to speak English naturally, confidently, and fluently, you've come to the right place. In this video, we will start a step-by-step journey to improve your English listening and speaking skills every day in a way that is easy, fun, and effective. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below telling me why you want to improve your English. I love reading your stories, and it inspires everyone in our community. 1. Why thinking in English is the first step. Many learners struggle because they first translate from their native language into English. This takes time and makes your sentences slow or unnatural. Fluent English speakers think directly in English. They don't translate. They respond naturally. For example, instead of thinking in your language, I want to eat breakfast. Translate, I want eat breakfast. Think in English directly. I want to eat breakfast. It's simple, fast, and natural. Today, we will start training your brain to think in English. 2. Using simple daily sentences. Start by using small daily sentences to describe your life. You can speak about what you do, how you feel, or what you see around you. For example, I am drinking water. The weather is sunny today. I feel happy. I am going to work. Try saying these sentences out loud. Repeat them several times. Speaking them slowly first is okay. Your fluency will improve naturally with practice. 3. Ask questions in English. Questions are powerful because they make you think and speak actively. Start with simple questions you ask yourself or others. What am I doing now? What will I eat today? How do I feel? What time is it? You can answer these questions out loud. This builds your habit of thinking and speaking in English every day. Now I want you to try this exercise right now. Look around your room or office and say 3 sentences in English about what you see. For example, I see a computer, I see a chair, I see a book. Leave a comment below sharing what sentences you said. It helps you remember and motivates others too. 4. Listening and shadowing. Listening is the foundation of speaking. To improve fluency, we need to hear English naturally and then repeat it, just like native speakers. Here's how to practice. Pick a short English sentence. Listen carefully and notice the rhythm and stress. Repeat it out loud, copying tone and speed. Repeat multiple times until it sounds natural. Example sentence. I am going to the park today. Listen, repeat, and match the rhythm. This method is called shadowing, and it trains your brain and mouth to speak English naturally. 5. Small talk practice. Small talk is a real part of everyday English. Even simple conversations make you more confident and fluent. Here's a short example you can practice. A. Hi, how are you? B. I'm good, thank you. How about you? A. I'm fine too. It's a sunny day today, isn't it? B. Yes, it is. Perfect weather for a walk. Practice this dialogue out loud. Notice the natural flow of questions and responses. 6. Express your feelings naturally. Fluent English is not only about correct words, it's about feeling and emotion. For example, I am happy. I'm so happy today. I am tired. I feel really tired. I am surprised. Wow, I didn't expect that. Expressing feelings naturally makes your English sound alive. 7. Using fillers and pauses. Native speakers often use small words or pauses when they think, well, let me see. You know. Example. A. What do you want to eat? B. I think I'll have pasta. You? These words give you time to think and make your speech sound natural. Try using one of these phrases the next time you speak in English. 8. Your practice challenge for today. Here's a simple challenge for you today. Look around your room. Describe 5 things in English out loud. Ask yourself 3 simple questions about your day and answer them in English. Repeat 1 short dialogue using small talk or feelings. Remember to record yourself if possible. Listening to your own voice helps you notice improvement quickly. Leave a comment below sharing 1 sentence or dialogue you practiced today. I want to see your progress, and it will encourage others too. 9. Motivation tip. Fluency doesn't happen overnight, and that's okay. Every small step counts. Even 10 minutes of daily listening, speaking, or shadowing adds up over time. Be patient and consistent. Your English is improving with every practice. Think of your English like a plant with regular care. It will grow strong and healthy. 10. What's coming next? In part 2, we will focus on building natural sentences and connecting your words smoothly. You'll learn how to speak longer sentences with confidence and rhythm. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Phuong English, and share your first practice sentence in the comments. Thank you for starting this journey with me today. This is Ms. Phuong English reminding you, fluency is not about perfection. Fluency is about practice, courage, and connection. You're now listening to part 2 of our daily English fluency podcast series. If you practiced part 1, you've already started thinking in English, describing your surroundings, and speaking simple sentences. Today, we're going to take it further. We'll learn how to build longer sentences naturally, connect your words smoothly, and start sounding more like a fluent speaker. 1. Why connecting words matters. Many learners pause too much between words. It makes English sound slow and unnatural. Native speakers rarely speak word by word. Instead, they connect words and phrases, which gives English its smooth rhythm. For example, slow. I am going to the store. Natural. I'm going to the store. Notice how the second version sounds faster, smoother, and natural. Connecting words is a key step to fluency. 2. Contractions and short forms. English often uses contractions or short forms to connect words. I am, I'm, you are, you're, he is, he's, do not, don't, I'll. Example. Slow. I am going to eat lunch. Natural. I'm gonna eat lunch. Practice these contractions in simple sentences. Try saying aloud, I'm happy today. She's reading a book. They don't like coffee. These small changes make your English sound natural and fluent. 3. Linking words. Linking words help you connect ideas smoothly. And, but, so, because, then. Example. I like tea. I don't like coffee. I like tea, but I don't like coffee. It's raining. I forgot my umbrella. It's raining, so I forgot my umbrella. Try combining simple sentences using these linking words. It makes your English sound more complete and natural. 4. Practice longer sentences. Let's practice building sentences step by step. Start with a simple sentence, following flus and whence of the dated. I am happy. Add more detail. I am happy because the weather is sunny. Add a small reaction or emotion. I am so happy because the weather is sunny today. Notice how the sentence grows naturally. You're learning to express complete thoughts in English. 5. Using questions in sentences. Questions are also important for natural conversations. Start with a simple question. What are you doing? Add detail or context. What are you doing this afternoon? What are you doing this weekend? Practice answering in full sentences. I'm reading a book this afternoon. I'm going to the park this weekend. Answering with full sentences builds confidence and fluency. 6. Practice dialogue. Now, let's combine sentences and questions in a small dialogue. A. Hi, how are you today? B. I'm good, thank you. How about you? A. I'm fine too. I went to the park this morning and it was so sunny. B. That sounds nice. I stayed home and read a book. I really enjoyed it. A. Wow, reading is relaxing. What book did you read? B. I read a short story about travel. It was very interesting. Practice this dialogue aloud. Notice the connected words, questions, and full answers. It's already sounding more natural. 7. Add expressions and emotions. Don't just speak the words, show emotion and reaction. For example, I am tired. I'm really tired today. I am happy. I'm so happy. It's raining. Oh no. It's raining again. Adding small expressions makes your English sound alive. 8. Small daily exercise. Here's a daily practice routine. Pick 3 sentences about your day. Connect the sentences using and, but, or so. Add a short reaction or emotion. Speak aloud 5 times. Example. Simple sentences. I went to the store. I bought fruit. I am happy. Connected. I went to the store and I bought some fruit. I'm so happy today. Leave a comment sharing one sentence you connected today. It helps you remember and motivates others. 9. Shadowing practice. Shadowing helps you connect words and phrases naturally. Listen to a short English sentence. Repeat immediately. matching rhythm and stress. Repeat 35 times until it sounds natural. Example sentence to shadow. I'm going to the market and then I'll cook lunch at home. Try repeating it naturally, with emotion. Shadowing trains your brain to think in English while speaking smoothly. 10. Motivation. Tip. Building natural sentences takes time and practice. It's okay if you make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Focus on connecting words, using contractions, adding small expressions, speaking aloud every day. Fluency grows gradually, step by step. 11. What's coming next? In part 3, we'll focus on linking phrases and sounds so your English starts to flow smoothly like a native speaker. You'll also learn how to sound natural in conversations, not just correct. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Phuong English, and share a connected sentence you practiced today in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Phuong English, reminding you, fluency is built one connected sentence at a time. You're now listening to part 3 of our daily English fluency podcast series. If you've been following parts 1 and 2, you've already started thinking in English, building simple sentences, and connecting your ideas naturally. Now, we're going to take your English to the next level by focusing on linking words, sounds, and smooth speech, which makes your sentences flow like a native speaker. 1. Why linking words and sounds matter. Fluent speakers rarely pause between every word. Instead, words are connected smoothly, which creates a natural rhythm. For example, slow. I am going to the park. Smooth. I'm going to the park. Even more natural. I'm gonna go to the park. Notice how contractions, linking, and connected speech make English sound faster, easier, and natural. 2. Common linking words. Linking words connect ideas in a sentence and make your speech clear and logical. Some important ones: and, but, so, because, then, also, however. Examples: I like tea, but I don't like coffee. It's raining, so I'll stay home. I went to the store, and then I cooked lunch. Practice connecting simple sentences using these words. It makes your English sound like a complete thought, not just separate words. 3. Linking sounds in English. English also links sounds between words. Here are some examples. I am, I'm, going to gonna, want to wanna, let me. Example sentence. Slow, I'm going to eat lunch. Natural, I'm gonna eat lunch. Try saying both versions aloud. Notice how the second one sounds smoother and more natural. 4. Reducing words. Native speakers often reduce small words or unstressed words. Examples: I don't know, gimme, what do you want, wadaya want? These reductions make speech faster and easier to understand in real conversations. Practice saying these reduced forms aloud and notice how much smoother your English sounds. Practice linking in sentences. Let's practice connecting sentences naturally. Simple sentences. I am going to the store. I will buy some fruit. I will cook dinner. Connected and smooth. I'm gonna go to the store, buy some fruit, and cook dinner. Add emotion or reaction. I'm gonna go to the store, buy some fruit, and cook dinner. I'm really excited. Speaking in connected sentences makes you sound fluent and confident. 6. Shadowing practice. Shadowing is a key technique for hearing and repeating natural English. Listen to a short sentence or dialogue. Repeat immediately, copying the rhythm, stress, and tone. Repeat 35 times until it sounds natural. Example sentence to shadow. I'm gonna go to the park, and then I'll meet my friend for coffee. Focus on linking words and sounds, not just individual words. Shadowing trains your brain and mouth to speak English smoothly and naturally. 7. Practice dialogue. Let's practice a small dialogue using connected words and smooth speech. A. Hi, how was your weekend? B. It was great. I went hiking and then I visited my friend. A. Wow, that sounds fun. How long did you hike? B. About 3 hours. Then we had lunch together. A. Nice. I love hiking too. Maybe we can go together next time. B. Yes, that would be amazing. Practice this dialogue aloud. Notice the linked words, contractions, and smooth rhythm. 8. Add small reactions. Adding reactions makes speech alive and natural. Really? Wow. Oh no. That's amazing. Example in conversation. A. I went to the beach today. B. Wow. That sounds amazing. Short reactions keep conversations engaging and natural. 9. Daily practice exercise. Here's a daily exercise for smooth speech. Choose 3 short sentences about your day. Connect them using linking words like and, but, or so. Reduce words where possible. Gonna wanna, dunno. Add a small reaction or emotion. Speak aloud 5 times, slowly at first, then faster. Example. Simple. I went to the store. I bought some fruit. I am happy. Smooth. I went to the store, bought some fruit, and I'm so happy. Leave a comment sharing your smooth sentence today. This helps you remember and encourages others in our community. Number 10. Motivation tip. Linking words and sounds may feel tricky at first. That's okay. Even a few minutes of daily practice builds natural rhythm and fluency. Focus on contractions and short forms. Linking words. Smooth sentence flow. Shadowing daily. Remember, fluency grows gradually, one connected sentence at a time. 11. What's coming next? In part 4, we'll focus on expressing your feelings naturally and responding with emotion. You'll learn how to make your English sound alive and personal, not just correct. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Fwang English, and share one connected sentence you practiced today in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Fuang English, reminding you, smooth English is built by linking words, sounds, and sentences every day. You're now listening to part 4 of our Daily English Fluency podcast series. If you've been following parts 1 through 3, you've learned how to think in English, build simple sentences, connect words smoothly, and use linking sounds to speak naturally. Now, in part 4, we'll focus on expressing feelings, emotions, and reactions, an essential skill for real conversations in fluent English. 1. Why expressing feelings matters. English is more than words. It's communication with emotion. When you express feelings naturally, people understand you better, and your speech sounds alive and confident. For example, simple, I am happy. Natural with emotion, I'm so happy today. It's amazing. Notice how adding a little emotion makes your English more interesting and engaging. 2. Common phrases to express emotions. Here are simple phrases you can use to express feelings naturally. Happiness. I'm so happy. I feel great today. That's wonderful. Surprise. Wow. I didn't expect that. Really? Sadness or disappointment? Oh no. I feel a little sad. That's too bad. Excitement. That's amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Practice these phrases aloud and notice how your voice changes with the emotion. 3. Combine feelings with daily sentences. Take a simple sentence and add emotion. I went to the park. I went to the park today, and I feel so happy. I ate breakfast. I ate breakfast this morning. It was really delicious. I met my friend. I met my friend today. It was amazing to see her again. By combining sentences with feelings, your English sounds more natural and personal. 4. Reacting naturally in conversation. Fluent speakers react to what others say. Short reactions show that you are listening and engaged. Examples. Really? Wow. Oh no. That's great. I can't believe it. Practice these reactions with your own sentences. For example, A. I got a promotion at work. B. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. Adding reactions makes conversations dynamic and fluent. 5. Practice a short dialogue. Let's practice expressing feelings and reactions. A. I went to the beach today. B. Wow, that sounds amazing. A. Yes, the water was so clear and the sun was shining. B. I wish I could go too. Did you swim? A. Yes. It was really refreshing. I'm so happy I went. B. That's great. I love swimming too. Practice this dialogue aloud. Notice the emotions, reactions, and smooth sentences. 6. Using I feel statements. I feel statements are powerful for expressing personal emotions. I feel tired. I feel really tired today. I feel excited. I feel so excited about the trip. I feel surprised. I feel surprised by the news. This simple pattern helps you share emotions naturally in any conversation. 7. Add small details for richer speech. Adding small details makes sentences more expressive and interesting. For example, I am happy. I'm so happy because I finished my project today. I am tired. I feel really tired because I worked all day, but it was worth it. Try adding why you feel that way in your sentences. It makes your English sound fluent and natural. 8. Daily practice exercise. Here's a simple practice routine for today. Think about your day. Make 3 sentences about what happened. Add feelings or emotions to each sentence. Add short reactions as if someone is responding. Speak aloud 5 times, slowly at first, then faster. Example, I went for a walk today. It was sunny, and I feel great. Wow, the flowers are so beautiful. Leave a comment sharing 1 sentence about your feelings today. This practice builds both fluency and confidence. 9. Motivation. Tip. Many learners focus only on correct grammar and vocabulary, but expressing your feelings naturally is just as important for fluency. Remember, speak with emotion. Add small reactions. Combine feelings with sentences. Practice every day. Fluency grows when your English is personal, natural, and engaging. 10. What's coming next? In Part 5, we'll focus on describing experiences and events clearly, so you can share stories and talk about your life naturally. You'll learn how to speak longer, connected sentences while keeping your emotions and reactions in your speech. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Fluang English, and share 1 sentence describing your feelings today in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Fluang English, reminding you, fluent English is not just correct words. It's words with feelings, emotions, and connection. You're now listening to Part 5 of our Daily English Fluency podcast series. If you've been practicing Parts 1 through 4, you've already started thinking in English, building sentences, connecting words smoothly, and expressing feelings naturally. Now, in Part 5, we'll focus on describing experiences, events, and stories. This is an essential skill for real conversations because fluency is about sharing your life clearly and naturally. 1. Why describing experiences is important. Fluent English is not just about small sentences or daily expressions. It's about being able to tell a story, explain your day, or share an experience. When you describe experiences, people understand you better. Conversations become engaging. Your English sounds natural and complete. Example. Short sentence, I went to the park. Story version, I went to the park this morning. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. I felt really happy to be outside. Notice how adding details and feelings turns a simple sentence into a story. 2. Start with simple steps. Begin with a simple structure. What happened? When it happened? Where it happened? How you felt? Example. Yesterday, I went to the market. It was very busy. I bought some fresh fruit. I felt excited because I love shopping for fruit. This simple framework helps you organize your ideas naturally. 3. Use time words. Time words make your story clear and easy to follow. Yesterday, today, this morning, afternoon, evening, last week, month, in the morning, at night. Example: yesterday, I visited my friend. We had lunch together, and then we went for a walk. This morning, I went to the park. The sun was shining, and it felt amazing. Using time words helps you speak more fluently and logically. 4. Add details. Details make your story interesting and vivid. Describe what you saw. The flowers were so colorful. Describe what you did. I bought some fresh bread at the bakery. Describe what you felt. I felt happy because it was a beautiful day. Example: short, I went to the park. Detailed, I went to the park yesterday afternoon. The trees were green and the birds were singing. I sat on a bench and read a book. It felt so relaxing. 5. Practice linking sentences. When describing an experience, link sentences naturally. I went to the store, I bought some apples, I came home. I went to the store, bought some apples, and then came home. Linking words you can use. And then, after that, because, so. Practice connecting small sentences into one smooth story. 6. Include reactions and emotions. Expressing feelings makes your stories alive and engaging. Example: I went to the beach. The water was cold. I went to the beach today. The water was cold, but it felt refreshing, and I had so much fun. Add small reactions. Wow, that was amazing. I couldn't believe it. Reactions make your speech sound natural and personal. 7. Practice dialogue with storytelling. Let's practice a short dialogue where one person shares an experience. A. Hi. How was your weekend? B. It was great. I went hiking with my friends. The weather was perfect, and the view from the top was amazing. A. Wow, that sounds fun. How long did you hike? B. We hiked for about 3 hours. After that, we had a picnic near a lake. It was so relaxing. A. That sounds wonderful. I love spending time outside too. Practice this dialogue aloud. Notice linking words, emotions, and smooth storytelling. 8. Daily practice. Exercise. Here's a simple exercise for today. Think about one experience from your day. Use the simple structure: what happened, when, where, and how you felt. Add details and reactions. Connect sentences with linking words. Speak aloud 5 times. Example: this morning I woke up early. I had breakfast and drank a cup of coffee. I felt really happy because the sun was shining. Then I went for a short walk in the park. Wow, the flowers were so beautiful. Leave a comment sharing one experience you described today. It helps you remember and encourages other learners. 9. Motivation tip. Describing experiences can feel challenging at first, but every small story you tell improves your fluency. Remember, start simple, add time words, include details and feelings, connect sentences naturally. Fluency grows when you practice speaking about your life every day. 10. What's coming next? In Part 6, we'll focus on handling real-life conversations confidently. You'll learn how to respond naturally, ask questions, and keep conversations flowing smoothly. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Fluently English, and share one experience you described in English in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Fluently English, reminding you, fluent English is not just words, it's sharing your life clearly, naturally, and with feeling. You're now listening to Part 6 of our daily English Fluency podcast series. If you've been practicing Parts 1 through 5, you've already started thinking in English, building sentences, linking words smoothly, expressing feelings, and sharing experiences. Now, in Part 6, we'll focus on handling real-life conversations confidently, which is one of the most important skills for fluency. 1. Why real-life conversation skills are important. Fluent English is not just about knowing words or grammar. It's about communicating naturally, responding quickly, and keeping conversations flowing. When you can handle real-life conversations, you speak with confidence. People understand you better. You feel more comfortable in social situations. The key is to listen actively, respond naturally, and ask questions. 2. Listen and respond. Active listening is the first step in any conversation. It shows that you're engaged and helps you respond naturally. Example: A. Hi, how was your weekend? B. It was great. I went hiking with friends. Notice how B responds with a short story, giving details and showing emotion. Your response should match the context and the feelings of the speaker. 3. Ask questions back. In real conversations, asking questions keeps the conversation alive. Example: A. I went to the park yesterday. B. Really? What did you do there? A. I walked around and took some photos. The weather was perfect. Asking simple follow-up questions like, what, where, how, why, makes conversations more interactive and natural. 4. Use short responses. Not every response has to be long. Short, natural answers are often better, especially in casual conversation. Yes, I agree. That sounds great. Wow, really? I see, that's interesting. These responses show that you're listening and engaged without pausing too long or overthinking. 5. Practice a small conversation. Let's practice a short, real-life conversation. A. How was your weekend? B. It was amazing. I went hiking with friends. The view from the top was beautiful. A. Wow. That sounds fun. How long did you hike? About 3 hours. Then we had a picnic near the lake. I felt really relaxed. A, that's great. I love spending time outdoors too. B, yes, it's so refreshing. We should go together sometime. Notice the flow, reactions, and short questions that keep the conversation going. 6. Use expressions and reactions. Expressions make your English sound natural and friendly. Really? That's amazing. Wow. Oh no. I can't believe it. Example. A. I won a small prize in the contest. B. Wow. That's amazing. Congratulations. These expressions show your interest and emotion, making conversations more enjoyable. 7. Practice handling small talk. Small talk is a common part of daily English conversations. Even simple topics can help you build fluency and confidence. Common topics. Weather. It's sunny today, isn't it? Food. Have you tried the new cafe nearby? Hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time? Work or school? How was your day at work? Practice asking and answering questions about these topics naturally. 8. Daily practice exercise. Here's a daily exercise for handling conversations. Think about a real-life scenario, meeting a friend, talking to a colleague, or chatting with a neighbor. Practice a short dialogue, including a greeting, a question, a short response with details and feelings, a small reaction or follow-up question. Repeat aloud 5 times. Example. A. Hi, how are you today? B. I'm good, thank you. I went for a morning walk and it felt so refreshing. A. Wow, that sounds wonderful. How long did you walk? B. About 30 minutes. I saw beautiful flowers along the path. Leave a comment sharing one short dialogue you practiced today. 9. Motivation tip. Many learners feel nervous in real-life conversations. Remember, mistakes are okay. Short, natural responses are better than long, perfect sentences. Asking questions shows engagement. Expressions and reactions make conversations enjoyable. With consistent practice, you'll gain confidence and fluency naturally. 10. What's coming next? In Part 7, we'll focus on telling stories about past events naturally. You'll learn how to use past tense smoothly while keeping your stories interesting and connected. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Phuong English, and share one small conversation you practiced today in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Phuong English, reminding you, fluency is about listening actively, responding naturally, and keeping conversations flowing. You're now listening to Part 7 of our Daily English Fluency podcast series. If you've been practicing Parts 1 through 6, you've already started thinking in English, building smooth sentences, expressing feelings, and handling real-life conversations. Now, in Part 7, we'll focus on telling stories about past events naturally, which is an important skill for daily conversations, interviews, and sharing experiences with friends. 1. Why past tense stories matter. Being able to talk about the past helps you. Share experiences naturally. Explain what happened in a clear way. Sound confident and fluent in conversations. Example. Simple. I went to the beach. Story. Last weekend, I went to the beach with my friends. The sun was shining and the waves were calm. We swam for a while, then had a picnic on the sand. I felt really happy. Notice how details and feelings make the story more interesting. 2. Basic past tense verbs. To tell stories about the past, you need to know simple past tense verbs. Here are some common ones. Go, went. Have had. See, saw. Meet, met. Eat, ate. Do, did. Take, took. Example. Yesterday, I went to the park. I met my friend and had lunch together. We saw beautiful flowers and took some photos. Practice using these verbs aloud in short sentences. 3. Add time words. The time words make your story clear. Yesterday. Last week, last month, this morning, afternoon, evening. 2 days ago, a few weeks ago. Example. Yesterday, I visited my grandparents. We had lunch, and then we walked in the garden. Last weekend, I went hiking with my friends. The view was amazing. Time words help your listener understand when events happened. 4. Include feelings and reactions. Adding emotions makes your past stories more engaging. Example. I went to the museum. I went to the museum yesterday. It was so interesting. I saw many beautiful paintings and felt really inspired. I ate pizza. Last night I ate pizza with my friends. It was delicious, and we had so much fun laughing together. Always think about how you felt during the event. 5. Use linking words for smooth stories. Linking words make your story flow naturally. And, then, after that, but, so, because. Example. I went to the park. I saw my friend. We talked for an hour. I went to the park and saw my friend. We talked for an hour and it was so nice. Linking words keep your sentences connected and fluent. 6. Practice a short past event story. Here's an example story you can practice. Last Saturday, I went to the city with my family. We visited a new museum, and it was really interesting. After that, we had lunch at a small restaurant nearby. The food was delicious, and I felt very happy. Then we walked in the park before coming home. It was a wonderful day. Practice saying this story aloud, paying attention to past tense verbs, time words, linking words, feelings, and reactions. 7. Dialogue practice with past stories. Let's practice a small conversation about a past event. A. Hi, how was your weekend? B. It was amazing. I went hiking with my friends last Saturday. A. Wow, that sounds fun. How long did you hike? B. We hiked for 3 hours. Then we had a picnic at the top. The view was incredible, and I felt so happy. A. I love hiking too. Where did you go exactly? B. We went to Green Mountain. It's my favorite place for hiking. Practice this dialogue aloud. Notice how past tense, time words, linking words and emotions create a natural story. 8. Daily practice exercise. Here's a simple exercise for today. Think about one event from your past week. Use past tense verbs and time words. Add details, feelings, and reactions. Connect sentences with linking words. Speak aloud 5 times. Example: last weekend, I went to a coffee shop. I met my friend there, and we drank cappuccinos. We talked for an hour about our work. I felt so happy to see her again. Leave a comment sharing one past event story you practiced today. This helps you remember and motivates other learners. 9. Motivation tip. Many learners focus only on grammar and forget the importance of storytelling and natural expression. Remember, use past tense verbs correctly. Add time words. Include feelings and reactions. Link sentences for smooth flow. Fluency grows when you can share your past experiences clearly and naturally. 10. What's coming next? In Part 8, we'll focus on expressing opinions and giving reasons naturally, which is essential for discussions, debates, and real-life conversations. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Fluang English, and share one short past event story in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Fluang English, reminding you, fluent English is built by telling stories naturally, expressing feelings, and linking ideas smoothly. You're now listening to Part 8 of our Daily English Fluency podcast series. If you've been following Parts 1 through 7, you've already learned how to think in English, connect sentences smoothly, express feelings, handle conversations, and tell past events naturally. Now, in Part 8, we'll focus on expressing opinions and giving reasons, a crucial skill for discussions, conversations with friends, and even workplace communication. 1. Why expressing opinions matters. Sharing your thoughts and opinions helps you communicate clearly, participate in conversations, sound confident and fluent. Fluent speakers don't just say what they think, they also explain why, which makes speech natural and persuasive. Example: simple: I like pizza. Natural: I like pizza because it's delicious and easy to eat. Notice how adding a reason makes your sentence complete and engaging. 2. Useful phrases to express opinions. Here are common ways to share your opinion naturally. I think that, in my opinion, I feel that, from my point of view, I believe that. Combine these with reasons using because, since, as, due to. Example: I think that English is important because it helps me communicate with people from different countries. In my opinion, exercising every day is good since it keeps you healthy and energetic. 3. Practice giving simple opinions. Start with short sentences and reasons. I like movies because they are entertaining. I don't like coffee because it is too bitter. I enjoy reading because it relaxes me. Speak these sentences aloud several times to practice natural rhythm and stress. 4. Linking opinions and reasons. You can make your sentences longer and smoother using linking words. I think that learning English is important because it helps me travel, meet new people, and understand the world better. In my opinion, cooking at home is better than eating out since it's healthier, cheaper, and more satisfying. Linking your ideas makes your speech sound fluent and organized. 5. Express opinions about experiences. Combine your storytelling skills with opinions. Example: last weekend I went hiking. I think it was the best way to relax because the fresh air and the view were amazing. I visited the museum yesterday. In my opinion, it was very interesting since I learned a lot about history and art. This helps you share experiences and opinions together, making conversations more engaging. 6. Dialogue practice with opinions. Let's practice a small dialogue using opinions and reasons. A. What do you think about the new cafe downtown? B. I think it's really nice because the coffee is delicious and the atmosphere is cozy. A. I agree. I feel that it's the perfect place to meet friends. B. Yes, and in my opinion, their desserts are amazing too. Notice how opinions, reasons, and expressions make the conversation smooth and natural. 7. Adding emotions and reactions. Expressions make your opinions more natural and lively. Wow, that's a great idea. Really? I didn't know that. I completely agree. Oh no, I feel the same. Example: A. I watched a really good movie yesterday. B. Really? I think it's amazing because the story is exciting and the acting is great. Adding reactions shows engagement and interest, making conversations enjoyable. 8. Daily practice exercise. Here's a simple exercise for today. Pick a topic: food, movies, hobbies, or daily activities. Share your opinion using phrases like "I think that" or "in my opinion." Give at least one reason for your opinion. Add a small reaction or expression. Speak aloud 5 times, slowly at first, then faster. Example: I think that morning walks are very good because they make me feel fresh and energized. Wow, I love starting my day like that. Leave a comment sharing your opinion and reason. It helps you practice fluency and encourages others to join the conversation. 9. Motivation tip. Many learners hesitate to share opinions because they fear mistakes. Remember, your opinion is always valid. Short, clear sentences are better than long, complicated ones. Adding reasons and expressions makes your speech natural. Fluency grows when you express yourself clearly, naturally, and confidently. 10. What's coming next? In Part 9, we'll focus on asking questions naturally and keeping conversations flowing. You'll learn strategies to engage in dialogues, show interest, and respond smoothly, which is essential for real-life communication. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Fluang English, and share one opinion with a reason in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Fluang English, reminding you, fluent English is built by expressing opinions clearly, giving reasons, and speaking with confidence and emotion. You're now listening to Part 9 of our Daily English Fluency podcast series. If you've been practicing Parts 1 through 8, you've already learned how to build smooth sentences, express feelings, tell past stories, and share opinions confidently. Now, in Part 9, we'll focus on asking questions naturally and keeping conversations flowing, which is a key skill for real-life interactions. 1. Why asking questions matters. Asking questions is essential because it shows interest in the other person, keeps the conversation alive, gives you more opportunities to practice speaking. Fluent speakers don't just answer questions, they ask questions back to make conversations dynamic. Example: A. I went to the park today. B. Really? That sounds nice. Which park did you go to? Notice how B asks a follow-up question. This keeps the conversation flowing. 2. Common question types. Here are some common types of questions you can use. Open-ended questions encourage longer answers. What did you do today? How was your weekend? Why did you choose that activity? What do you think about this movie? Closed questions, yes/no answers, good for short responses. Did you go to the park? Have you tried this restaurant? Is it raining today? Mix open and closed questions for natural conversations. 3. Adding natural phrases. To make your questions sound friendly and natural, you can add, by the way, I was wondering, could you tell me, do you know? Examples. By the way, how was your weekend? I was wondering, what do you usually eat for breakfast? Could you tell me more about your trip? Do you know any good cafes nearby? These phrases make your English sound polite and fluent. 4. Use follow-up questions. Follow-up questions show interest and help you practice longer dialogues. Example: A. I went hiking yesterday. B. That sounds fun. Where did you go hiking? A. I went to Green Mountain. B. Wow. How long did it take to reach the top? A. About 2 hours. The view was incredible. B. That's amazing. Did you take any photos? Notice how the conversation flows naturally with questions and reactions. 5. Practice small talk questions. Small talk is a daily part of English conversations. Here are some common topics with questions. Weather. Is it sunny today? Do you like rainy days? Food. What's your favorite food? Have you tried this new restaurant? Hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time? Do you enjoy sports or reading, work or school? How was your day at work? Are you busy with school this week? Practice asking these questions naturally with friends or yourself. 6. Combine questions with reactions. Adding small reactions makes your questions more natural and engaging. Really? What happened next? Wow! How did you feel? Oh no! What did you do? That's amazing! Can you tell me more? Example. A. I went to a new museum today. B. Wow, how was it? Did you enjoy the exhibits? Adding reactions shows that you are listening and interested, just like a fluent speaker. 7. Dialogue practice. Let's practice a short conversation using questions and reactions. A. Hi, how was your weekend? B. It was really fun. I went hiking with my friends. A. Wow, that sounds amazing. Where did you go? B. We went to Green Mountain. A. How long did it take to reach the top? B. About 2 hours. The view was incredible. A. Did you take any photos? B. Yes. I took many pictures of the scenery. Practice this dialogue aloud, focusing on intonation, reactions, and smooth questions. 8. Here's a daily exercise for today. Think about a topic, your day, your hobbies, or a recent experience. Prepare 35 questions to ask a friend or practice by yourself. Add short reactions after each answer. Speak aloud 5 times, slowly at first, then naturally. Example. What did you do yesterday? Really? That sounds fun. How long did it take? Wow, I would love to try that too. Leave a comment sharing one question you asked today and the answer you imagined. 9. Motivation tip. Many learners are afraid to ask questions, but questions are a key tool for fluency. Remember, questions keep conversations alive. Follow-up questions show interest. Short reactions make your English sound natural. Daily practice builds confidence. Fluency grows when you ask, listen, and respond naturally. 10. What's coming next? In part 10, we'll focus on practicing future tense and talking about plans naturally so you can discuss your goals, trips, and intentions confidently. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Phuong English, and share one question you practiced in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Phuong English reminding you, fluent English is built by asking questions naturally, reacting, and keeping conversations flowing. You're now listening to part 10 of our daily English fluency podcast series. If you've been practicing parts 1 through 9, you've already learned how to think in English, express feelings, tell past stories, share opinions, ask questions, and keep conversations flowing. Now, in part 10, we'll focus on talking about future plans naturally, which is essential for everyday conversations, making appointments, or sharing your goals. 1. Why talking about the future matters. Being able to talk about the future helps you. Discuss plans with friends or colleagues. Sound confident and clear. Express your goals and intentions fluently. Example. Simple. I will go shopping tomorrow. Natural. Tomorrow I'm going shopping with my sister. I'm really excited because we plan to try a new cafe afterward. Notice how adding details, time, and feelings makes your English more fluent. 2. Common phrases to talk about future. Here are some common ways to discuss future events. I will, I'm going to, I plan to, I'm thinking about, I hope to. Combine these with time words and details. Tomorrow, I will visit my friend. Next week, I'm going to start a new course. I plan to travel to the city this weekend. I hope to finish my project by Friday. 3. Use time words for the future. Time words make your plans clear. Tomorrow, next week, next month, this weekend, soon, in the future. Example, next weekend, I'm going hiking with my friends. Tomorrow, I will cook a special dinner at home. Time words help your listener understand when the events will happen. 4. Add reasons and feelings. Adding reasons and feelings makes your future plans interesting and natural. Example, I'm going to study English tonight because I want to improve my listening and speaking skills. Next weekend, I plan to visit my grandparents. I'm excited because I haven't seen them for a long time. Always think about why you plan something and how it makes you feel. 5. Linking sentences for smooth speech. Linking words make your future plans flow naturally. And then. After that. Because, so, example, tomorrow I will clean my room. Then, I will go shopping for groceries. Tomorrow, I will clean my room and then go shopping for groceries because I need some fresh ingredients for dinner. Linking sentences makes your speech longer, fluent, and connected. 6. Dialogue practice about future plans. Let's practice a short conversation. A. Hi. Do you have any plans for the weekend? B. Yes, I'm going to visit my parents. I'm really excited because I haven't seen them for a while. A. That sounds great. Are you going to do anything special with them? B. Yes, we plan to cook dinner together and watch a movie. I hope it will be a fun evening. A. Wow, I'm sure it will be wonderful. Practice this dialogue aloud, focusing on future tense verbs, time words, linking words and feelings. 7. Practice expressing your own plans. Here's a simple exercise for today. Think about your plans for tomorrow, this weekend, or next week. Use phrases like I will, I'm going to, or I plan to. Add reasons, feelings, and details. Link sentences naturally using words like and, then, or because. Speak aloud 5 times. Example, tomorrow, I'm going to the park with my friend. I'm excited because we plan to have a picnic. After that, we will go for a short walk and take photos. Leave a comment sharing one future plan you practiced today. 8. Motivation tip. Many learners focus only on the present or past. Talking about the future is just as important for real-life conversations. Remember, use future tense verbs correctly. Add time words and details. Include feelings and reasons. Link sentences naturally. Fluency grows when you can talk about past, present, and future confidently. 9. What's coming next? In Part 11, we'll focus on practicing English in longer conversations and combining all the skills you've learned so you can speak more naturally, smoothly, and confidently in real life. You're now listening to Part 11 of our daily English Fluency podcast series. If you've been practicing Parts 1 through 10, congratulations! You've learned how to build smooth sentences and think in English. Express feelings and emotions naturally. Tell past stories clearly. Share opinions with reasons. Ask questions and keep conversations flowing. Talk about future plans with confidence. Now, in Part 11, we'll focus on practicing longer conversations and combining all the skills. This is where your English really starts to sound natural and fluent. 1. Why combining skills matters. Fluent speakers don't just use one skill at a time. They share stories about the past, give opinions and reasons, ask questions, and respond naturally. Talk about future plans. When you combine all these skills, your conversations flow naturally, are interesting and engaging, show confidence and clarity. 2. Preparing for a longer conversation. Before speaking, organize your ideas in your mind. Think about the topic, daily life, weekend activities, hobbies, or plans. Decide what to share first, past experience, opinion, or plan. Prepare a few questions to ask the other person. Include feelings and reactions naturally. Example: topic, weekend activities. Last Saturday, I went to the park. It was so relaxing because the weather was perfect. I saw my friend there, and we walked together for an hour. I think weekends are best for relaxing outside. What do you usually do on weekends? Notice how this includes past event, feelings, opinion, and a question. 3. Using linking words for flow. To make longer conversations smooth, use linking words. And then, after that, but, so, because. Example: yesterday I went shopping. Then I met my friend for coffee. We talked for an hour, and it was really fun. Linking words help your sentences connect naturally and make your speech easier to follow. 4. Practice dialogue with all skills. Here's a longer example combining past opinions, questions, and future plans. A. Hi, how was your weekend? B. It was amazing. On Saturday, I went hiking with my friends. The weather was perfect, and the view from the top was incredible. I felt really happy. A. Wow, that sounds wonderful. How long did you hike? B. About 3 hours. After that, we had a picnic at the top. I think hiking is the best way to relax and enjoy nature. What about you? How did you spend your weekend? A. I stayed home and read a book. I really enjoyed it because it was quiet and peaceful. B. That sounds nice too. Are you planning to do anything fun next weekend? A. Yes, I'm going to visit my cousins. We plan to cook together and watch a movie. I'm really excited. B. That sounds great. I hope you have a wonderful time. Practice this dialogue aloud. Notice how past events, opinions, questions, reactions, and future plans are all included naturally. 5. Tips for speaking longer. Pause naturally. Don't rush. Take small pauses to think. Repeat ideas. If you forget a word, describe it in another way. Use simple language. Fluency is more important than complicated words. Add reactions. Small expressions like, wow, or really. Make speech lively. Ask questions. Keep the conversation interactive. 6. Daily practice exercise. Here's a daily exercise to practice longer conversations. Choose a topic, your weekend, a trip, hobbies, or plans. Speak for 12 minutes, including a past experience, your opinion and reason, a question to ask the listener, your future plan or next step. Add linking words, feelings, and reactions. Practice aloud 5 times, then try recording yourself. Example: last weekend I went to the city with my friend. We visited a museum, and I really enjoyed it because the exhibits were interesting. I think museums are great for learning new things. Do you like going to museums? Next weekend I'm planning to visit a new cafe nearby. I hope it will be fun and relaxing. Leave a comment sharing one 12-minute story, combining past, opinion, question, and future plan. 7. Motivation tip. Many learners focus on short sentences, but real fluency comes from longer conversations. Remember, combine all skills naturally. Don't worry about mistakes. Add feelings, reactions, and linking words. Practice regularly for confidence. Fluency grows when you speak naturally, clearly, and interactively. 8. What's coming next? In Part 12, our final part, we'll focus on reviewing everything you've learned and giving tips to practice daily so you can continue improving your English fluency independently. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Phuong English, and share one combined story or conversation in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Ms. Phuong English, reminding you, fluent English is built by combining past experiences, opinions, questions, reactions, and future plans into natural conversations. You're now listening to Part 12, the final part of our daily English fluency podcast series. If you've been practicing parts 1 through 11, congratulations! You've learned how to think and speak in English naturally, express feelings and emotions, tell stories about past events, share opinions and reasons, ask questions, and keep conversations flowing. Talk about future plans. Combine all skills for longer, fluent conversations. Now, in Part 12, we'll review everything and give practical tips for daily practice to continue improving your fluency. 1. Review of key skills. Let's quickly review the essential skills you've practiced. 1. Thinking in English. Avoid translating from your native language. Form sentences directly in English. 2. Expressing feelings and reactions. Use natural phrases like, I feel, wow, really? That's amazing. 3. Talking about past events. Use past tense verbs correctly. Include time words and feelings. Link sentences naturally. 4. Sharing opinions. Use phrases like, I think that, in my opinion. Give reasons for your opinions. Add small reactions to show engagement. 5. Asking questions. Mix open-ended and closed questions. Add polite phrases like, I was wondering, or could you tell me? Use follow-up questions to keep conversations flowing. 6. Talking about future plans. Use I will, I'm going to, or I plan to. Add time words, details, and feelings. Link sentences for smooth speech. 7. Combining all skills in longer conversations. Instead, share past experiences. Express opinions. Ask questions. Talk about future plans. Add linking words, feelings, and reactions. 2. Daily practice routine. Fluency comes from consistent practice every day. Here's a simple routine. Step 1. Warm up. 5 minutes. Think of one simple sentence in English and say it aloud. Example. Today is a sunny day. I feel happy. Step 2. Past experience practice. 5 minutes. Talk about a recent event in the past. Include time words, feelings, and details. Example. Yesterday I went to the market. I bought some fruits and vegetables. I felt really happy because the market was colorful and lively. Step 3. Express opinions. 5 minutes. Share your opinion on a topic. Food, movies, hobbies, or daily life. Add reasons and small reactions. Example. I think reading books is very important because it improves your imagination. Wow! I always feel relaxed when I read. Step 4. Ask and answer questions. 5 minutes. Practice short dialogues or role play with yourself. Example. A. What did you do yesterday? B. I went hiking. How about you? A. I stayed home and cooked dinner. Step 5. Future plans. 5 minutes. Talk about what you will do tomorrow or next week. Include details, reasons, and feelings. Example. Tomorrow, I'm going to visit my friend. We plan to cook lunch together and watch a movie. I'm excited. Step 6. Combine skills. 10 minutes. Speak for 12 minutes, combining past, opinion, questions, and future plans. Example. Last weekend, I went to the park with my friends. It was so relaxing because the weather was perfect. I think weekends are the best time to enjoy nature. What do you usually do on weekends? Next weekend, I plan to go hiking again. I hope it will be even more fun. 3. Tips for speaking fluently. Speak slowly at first. Accuracy is more important than speed. Repeat aloud. Repetition helps your brain remember phrases naturally. Record yourself. Listening to yourself helps you notice mistakes and improve. Use simple language. Don't worry about complicated words. Fluency is more important. Practice daily. 2,030 minutes per day is enough if done consistently. 4. Motivation and mindset. Remember, mistakes are normal. Every speaker makes them. Confidence grows with practice, not perfection. Fluency is about communicating clearly and naturally, not being perfect. Celebrate small wins every day. Even 510 minutes of speaking is progress. 5. Final practice exercise. Here's a complete daily exercise combining everything you've learned. Talk about a past experience. What happened, where, when, and how you felt. Share your opinion about that experience and give a reason. Ask a question about the listener's experience. Share a future plan related to that topic. Add reactions, linking words, and feelings naturally. Example: last weekend I went to the beach. The weather was perfect, and I felt very happy. I think the beach is the best place to relax because the sound of the waves is calming. Have you ever been to the beach recently? Next weekend, I plan to visit a new park nearby. I hope it will be just as relaxing. Speak this aloud 5 times. Then try changing the topic to practice different situations. 6. Call to action. You've completed the full 12-part fluency series. Now it's time to put everything into practice daily. Like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to Ms. Fluang English for more lessons and practice. Share in the comments one story or conversation you practiced today. Your comments inspire me and help other learners practice together. 7. Closing words. This is Ms. Fluang English reminding you, fluent English is built by practicing daily, combining past, present, and future, sharing opinions, asking questions, and speaking naturally with feelings and confidence. Keep practicing every day, and soon you will notice real improvement in your speaking and listening. Thank you for joining me on this journey. See you in the next lesson.